Good morning. We're following breaking news as we come on the air here at 6 o'clock. In the last 2 hours, we've confirmed 2 Minneapolis officers were injured overnight. We do want to welcome you in. Good morning. I'm Alicia Lewis alongside Morgan Wolf in for Jason this morning.
Yeah, we have a lot going on right now. Audrey Russo just learned some new information from police. We'll be checking in with her in just a moment. But first, we are preparing you for some storms over the next 48 hours. Our weather team declaring a KARE 11 weather impact alert. So why don't we get right out to John. John, it is so humid out right now.
Oh, yeah. It is the highest humidity we've had this year. And I'm not hyperbole. It actually is. We'll see the dew point race into the high 70s. It's not good. That's tropical moisture. Now, we are going to be dealing with a heat advisory. No surprise there with this dew point, and also a flood watch. This is brand new this morning. You got the heat advisory until 8 o'clock tonight. Now, what does the heat advisory indicate to me? Well, it means we're going to be mainly dry. If you're in that orange box, you're probably not getting rain today. I got a 20% chance for rain today because the heat's going to actually push a lot of this rain to the north. Now, we're going to be talking about a lot of moisture. Already seeing storms active on radar right now. You can see a lot of this here. You got one in Alexandria. You got some reinforcements behind it in Aberdeen. It's going to be trekking through the Northland and the northern part of the state. You see it up here in Bemidji down to Brainerd. So let's time this out. We're going to time it out. It's moving at about 35 miles per hour. I'll go check it again. I'd like to make sure it didn't speed up on me, but I time it out exactly for you. I put the speed in this thing. So you're looking at Bemidji at around 7:15. Brainerd around 7:45, 8. Crosby 8:15, Grand Rapids and Hibbing getting closer to the 9 o'clock stretch. So again, this will stay north. You see it on Microcast. Look at the sunshine start to show up here as we go into the late morning. Now this is round 1 of 5 rounds of storms. We'll time that out for you in your forecast. Alicia?
You've been a busy man, John. Thank you. We'll check in throughout the morning. Let's give you a look at the roads this morning. This is the only crash I've been tracking according to MnDOT's 511 page. Highway 10 at 169. You can see a truck on the tow truck as we speak. There was a crash at that intersection, truck versus car. Seemed like the folks were okay. They were talking outside. But let's show you the map. You can check your own route. 212 as you hit 494 is seeing that stop and go. That's due to the construction, single lane traffic in that area. Other than that, looking pretty good.
Lots of construction. All right, everyone, we'll be sure to download KARE 11 Plus as we deal with this unsettling weather that we got going on. Our free app for your TV is so convenient. You can check the radar and local forecast anytime you want. It's really nice during severe weather. All you need to do is just download and scroll over to KARE 11 Weather Impact 24/7. Why don't we go back to that breaking news that we were following out of Minneapolis this morning?
In the last 2 hours here, we've learned that 2 police officers were injured overnight. So take a look at the map. We know the incident happened at around 1 a.m. on 21st Avenue South, just off of 94. Audrey Russo just learned some new information and is live in Minneapolis with those details. Audrey, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Alicia, Morgan, police are clearing the scene. Officers are taking the tape down. Squad cars are leaving. So we moved here to the Minneapolis Police Headquarters. But take a look at this video. This was captured just a couple of hours ago in that area of 21st Avenue South. In the last 10 minutes, we've learned officers were responding to a domestic abuse call here. 2 officers were injured, but police tell me they've been released from the hospital. They weren't seriously hurt. Now, the suspect is actually still in the hospital. Police say that person is still in custody, still receiving medical care. Exactly how this all unfolded, though, is unclear at this point. We know it happened sometime around or just after 1 a.m. at, again, an apartment building on 21st Avenue South. Now, police tell us that a press release is forthcoming. They've got to dot their I's, cross their T's. A crime lab was still on scene wrapping things up as we left. So there's still a little bit of investigative work that needs to be done. But again, more information is expected later on today. The through line here, though, is that 2 officers were hurt responding to this domestic abuse call, but they were not seriously injured and have been released from the hospital. Alicia, Morgan.
That's the good news. All right, Audrey, thanks for getting those facts for us this morning. Appreciate it. We are waiting to learn more about a developing situation on University Avenue West in St. Paul. That was happening during our 10 p.m. newscast last night. So here's some brand new video from the scene. Our photographer also spotted a large police presence in a nearby neighborhood on Charles Avenue near Dale Street. It's not clear what exactly happened, but again, we checked in with St. Paul Police before our newscast for any updates. We, of course, will let you know as soon as we learn anything new. In Minneapolis, a man is critically hurt after a shooting that police say began as a robbery. Officers say they went to the Lind Bohannon neighborhood at around 3:30 p.m. for reports of gunfire. When they got there, they found the victim just a few blocks away. Police say 2 men ran off before they got there. So far, no one's been arrested.
And this morning, Minnesota lawmakers are remembering Republican State Senator Bruce Anderson, who died unexpectedly in the last 24 hours. Anderson spent more than 3 decades in the state legislature, representing District 29, including Buffalo and Delano. Senate Republicans called him a loving family man and a dedicated public servant who focused on key issues like agriculture, energy, and rural economic development. Democrats say that he was a kind colleague, saying that his service in Vietnam made him a champion for veterans' issues. Anderson was 75 years old. His death comes the same day as Democratic State Senator Nicole Mitchell said that she plans to resign in the wake of her burglary conviction. That means there will be now 2 special elections in the coming months in the narrowly divided Senate. Mitchell's attorney says that she'll resign in 2 weeks after wrapping up projects, helping her staff find new jobs, and finding new health insurance for her son. Senate Republican leader Mark Johnson says that he's frustrated that Senator Mitchell isn't resigning immediately, saying, quote, that she doesn't get to give the Senate 2 weeks notice, and that he's accusing the Democratic Party of keeping her to maintain a majority in the Senate.
Just after lunch today, the Minnesota Office of Cannabis Management will hold its second retail license lottery. A computer system is going to select from applicants for growers, manufacturers, retail, and mezzo business licenses, which can do all 3. About a third of applicants were awarded licenses in the first lottery last month.
This week, thousands of people will make their way to Blaine. Shout out Blaine. It's for the 3M Open, and that includes some of the world's best golfers. Ricky Fowler, I heard, is going to be on the lineup.
Oh, that's going to be good. So festivities are already getting underway first thing this morning. Michelle Beck, though, at the live desk with a closer look at all the fun.
Well, hey, good morning. Let's run through some key numbers. The 3M Open is a 6-day event. A spokesperson tells me the tournament welcomes more than 100,000 people to Blaine, some of whom are international players and fans from across the country. So how do they all contribute? Well, 3M Open projects the economic impact is anywhere between $40 and $60 million. I asked what all those figures entail. The tournament spokesperson said it accounts for things like visitor spending, operational expenses like security and catering, and charitable giving. There's also a huge boon to hotels. Blaine's interim city manager agreed that is the case, especially from hosting 2 major events nearly back to back.
Between the USA Cup and the 3M Open, what it results in is hotels not only in Blaine being full, but there are people that will need to stay in Roseville or Bloomington or Maple Grove or into the other surrounding suburbs or in downtown Minneapolis and St. Paul. So it's definitely a big impact on the hospitality industry.
Gates to TPC Twin Cities open at 8 a.m. From that point on, we'll see professional practice rounds, and in the afternoon, hundreds of local youth learning about golf. Alicia, Morgan.
It's cool they get to be there on the course. Morgan, you were saying as a kid you got to go and do that too.
I did too. Yeah.
And you had a lot of tears shed. Not a
Told
great
you that
golfer. No, I'm
confidence.
just kidding.
That's where I played my first round of 18 in my first golf tournament, and I cried.
Because he didn't do so hot.
Yeah, but I have fun there now. Speaking of fun, Cheryl Reeve and the Lynx are kicking off the second half of their season tonight at the Target Center. They're going to be hosting Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky. The Lynx enter this one 20-4 this season, the best record in the W. Tickets are still available in the lower bowl for this one, starting around $37. Tip-off is set for 7 o'clock.
Should be good. Glad to have the team back together. All-Star break was fun, but
a little crazy.
Gets a little wild.